Hello Leo, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. This is going to serve for the sun, moon, and rising signs, or anywhere else that you have Leo very heavy in your chart. We're focusing on the week of the 7th through the 13th. My apologies, I had to dump all of the contents of my of my system here after I recorded everything for the first week of March, but we move forward. It is what it is. So we are going to lay down 7 cards for this upcoming week, and then we will clarify. And then make sure you stay towards the end, because I will have a separate stack for the placements for sun, rising, and moon towards the end. And it will include an Ask Angel. So if you want to, as we get towards the end of the reading, ask a question, then we will have that answered for you based on your placement. Okay? I hope that everybody has been doing well. Wow, we're going to go ahead and lay these down, but I will get you your Sacred Geometry card to tie this together, as well as an angel card. We're going to do the angel healing cards as an additional component for this particular week. So Leo, this week happens to be towards the end of the week. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday is going to be more in your element as far as the moon position is concerned. But if you have Taurus, if you have Gemini, and if you have Cancer anywhere in your chart, you may want to take a look at those readings for this week, because those are the heavier placements for what is happening with the big moon positions that we have here this week. Okay, so far we have the Star in the reverse position. We have the Wheel of Fortune upright. We have the 7 of we have the 7 of Wands in the reverse position, followed by the Sun in the upright position. Every single sign has gotten the Sun this particular week in some way, shape, fashion, or form. Let's move forward. Let's get Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for our Leos, please. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for our Leos. Wow, this is pretty interesting. That's some big major arcana that's sitting here in the placement for you, Leo. So really what I think I'm getting is that towards the end of this week, you're going to have a bigger sort of a come up in one way, shape, fashion, or form. Let's see. There we go. Yes. We've got a little bit of freedom I can see here with the 8 of Cups showing up here on Friday. Let's see what we have for Saturday. Oh, looky, looky. We have the 6 of Cups. There is some sort of an offering that is coming here. Interesting. And let's get, oh, there we go. We've got a couple of different cards that came down for the energy of Sunday, which means we have a lot of energy that's taking place for you. Pretty much what I was expecting. I do see that we have multiple situations that are going on here for multiple people. So we are going to try to honor these as much as we can, because they definitely want it to come out. Sunday is going to be a big day for you guys. We actually have the pairing of the Queen of Wands with the Judgment card. We also have the energy of the Justice card with the 2 of Wands, and then we also have the Moon. So really what this is telling me is that, like I said, when you get towards this weekend, you have a lot of energy towards something that you're going to be moving yourselves forward into. I love that. Okay, let me go ahead and get your Sacred Geometry card out for you. But literally, you guys, what I'm seeing out of the situation is that something that eluded you in the past is now starting to make its way towards you. Okay, let's get your Sacred Geometry and see what we have for our Leos. Wow, first one up. Look at that. Take a hold. Literally what I was talking about. This is the Phoenix Rising, you guys. Take hold. Inevitable change is taking place for you this week. We're almost at the end of the cycle. And that is what the Wheel of Fortune is really trying to talk about, where things are turning in your favor. So we're going to take hold. We've got inevitable charge. Transitions have been going in its natural order for you. Like I said, I can see some beautiful movement happening here for our Leos this week. Let's get your Angel Therapy card, because this is what we are called to do this particular week. And the card that pops out for you is your ear chakras. I love this. So this really just solidifies for me the fact that you have either been noticing messages about what your angels and spirit guides are really trying to get your attention about, and your intuition really needs to not be challenged this week. The messages that you are hearing are actual, they're factual, and they are here for you this week. Okay, let's go ahead and break this down. On Monday, we have the energy of Aquarius, which is the star card in the reverse position. So we are waiting for this opportunity for restoration. We are waiting for this wheel to turn, and that's exactly what we have here, because if you notice, the star is actually very much looking like the Wheel of Fortune, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune, so we have Jupiter that's showing up in your favor on this energy of Tuesday. So something that you've been waiting for is definitely coming. That's going to allow you to move forward. Now we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse position on Wednesday, and what that means is that you need to just make sure that you are giving yourself time and energy with these big changes that are taking place or coming to be revealed to you this week, okay? We have the Sun card. Like I said, every sign so far has received the Sun card thusly, and I think that, like I said, a lot of this has to do with the energy of the Sun position being in Pisces. It's that expansive energy, the emotional things that are coming up for a lot of people coming into play this week. But the Sun card is the happiest card in the deck also, because it is putting some highlight on what it is that you want to have coming towards you. Now, when we get to the energy here of Thursday, what we have is this Eight of Cups. So this is the go energy from the universe. You have done literally everything that you could have done up until this point, and now is a time for you to move forward. You are moving forward in your life. You're moving forward maybe with a project or with someone else, because what we have next to this when we have Friday is the Six of Cups. Now, this usually is a gift that's coming from the universe, and it has a couple of different applications, and so I'll cover all of them since this is a general. The Six of Cups can mean reverting back to pleasurable things, because now we're moving forward into something that we really want to have happen. This is also an indication from a spiritual perspective that your guides are really trying to get your attention here. So there's a lot of conversation that's going on in the universe. This is a possibility also of someone else from the past showing up, but at the end of the day, it is talking about pleasurable memories, pleasurable circumstances, pleasurable things that we want to have happen and take place in our world. We have an energy of multiple people that's showing up here on the Sunday, like I said. The Queen of Wands in the reverse position with the Judgment card. So for some of you guys that are entrepreneurs or own your own businesses, looking like maybe we're leaving an old situation when it comes to business for this new opportunity with the Judgment card. The Judgment card is like, you do have second chances. You do have opportunities that are taking place for you. It is the energy of Pluto that is coming in to talk about these changes that must take place for you. So now's the time. Now are you ready to do this, right? We do also have the energy of Justice. We have Libra energy that's in the reverse position, and we also have that sitting with the energy of the Two of Wands. There's strong decisions and capabilities that it is that you are making. You're making decisions about something that is going to be a little bit more justified and equal in your world. And with the Moon position showing up here as well, the Moon in the reverse is like everything that you need to have known by this particular day is going to be revealed to you. So that is a heavy energy that is showing up for you this week. But it's all beautiful, because you are leaving an old type of a situation. Something that you were waiting for is actually starting to come into fruition this week. I like this energy for you. Don't change anything about what it is that you've got in your wheelhouse as far as thought processes and moving forward with the next things that you want to be able to do. What you want is coming towards you. Something that you thought you weren't going to be able to receive is actually coming towards you. It could be an offer of some sort for some people. It could be a job offer. It could be someone coming into your life that you maybe didn't have an opportunity to take a look at before. But let's go ahead and clarify now. We're going to go in with the White Sage Tarot deck here, and we're going to clarify these different positions. So while I'm doing this, I am going to talk a little bit about the astrology, because that's what I do, and I want to talk about why this could be meaningful for you. And it doesn't have to be the astrology, doesn't have to change your world, but it is just another opportunity for you to take a look at your chart if you have it, just to get some more details. So universe, let's get some details for Leo about why the Star card, oh my gosh, these jumped out. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle that again just to make sure. Why is the Star in the reverse position for Leo as we are coming up on this Monday the 7th? We have Taurus energy that is in play with the Moon, so that's practical energy that's being highlit for you. We also have the energies of the conjunction that's going on with this Taurus Moon on this day, with the whole energy of Uranus in Taurus. So that is the whole energy that's going to be with us for the next couple of years about long-term strategy for people. So what it is that you've been wishing for, let's see what we've got here with this Star card. Okay, the first card down is, yep, didn't receive the information or the conversation that you were expecting in the past, but it doesn't mean it's not there. It means that it is coming. We've been waiting for this confirmation. We've been waiting for this information to show up with that Eight of Wands. Okay, so let's get more clarification, because this, I can feel it. My heart is pounding right now because I think there's some excitement that is in the air. Let's get on this here. Eight of Wands energy. The other big thing that's coming up here, you guys, is the fact that we have the square that is showing up literally with Aquarius, the star card, literally with Aquarius and the energy of Saturn, literally talking about expanding our world here. So let's see what else we have. Now, the squares that we have kind of are challenging energies in the universe. Yep, there it is. Page of Cups. An opportunity, a person, a situation that you did not have an opportunity to receive prior, and not showing up in the natural for you, the when and where you wanted it to happen, right? Let's get the outcome of what this is all about for our Leo here on Monday. What we've got is this Three of Swords. Okay, so listen, for some of you, this is definitely going to be relationship based, and we are talking about moving forward in a direction, because there may have been something that was eluding us in the past, and some of that is you wanting to move forward in a relationship, moving forward in a healing capacity, and maybe not necessarily receiving the information that you needed at that point. But the star card is always talking about restoring us in one way, shape, fashion, form, or another. It's on its way. It didn't show up in the natural prior to, but it's showing up now. A lot of healing energy is going on with this, and that's literally what the star card is talking about. It's talking about healing and giving us the opportunity to sort of balance a couple of different things out. Let's move to Tuesday, where we actually see the planet here. Major arcana, guys. I have to be able to tell you that the Wheel of Fortune here, this Jupiter energy, is talking about your expansion finally, right? It's also talking about wisdom, gaining deeper wisdom in a situation, and it is talking about your abundance. Now, on Tuesday, we actually have this opportunity where we have Pluto in Capricorn, about 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Do the math, frontwards or backwards, depending upon where you live, for really good opportunities to move forward with business and networking and those different types of things to expand that opportunity for you. Look at this. We have the King of Wands. We have the Empress that's sitting here. So we have the energy of moving forward with business. We have the energy of moving forward with contemplation and things that we want with the Venus position that's stepping forward here. That could also be Libra or Taurus energy, like I said, on this Taurus day, with this Taurus moon, until we get towards the afternoon, where we finally have this energy moving forward with this trine with Mercury, Venus, and Mars showing up in this trine position, which is a beautiful meetup that we have now with Gemini, right? So we have the energy of a dualistic nature, but we have the energy of trying to see things from both angles so that we can move forward. What else do we have with this Venus, this Empress, that is sitting here on the day that it's supposed to show up? I love this. It's so far the universe is matching up with what we've got going on for Leo. Well, the card that fell down was the Page of Swords in the reverse position. What we have going on with that one, you guys, is waiting for some information to show up. But it also indicates for some people that the expansion that it is you need is not looking backwards at this particular moment. It is in the energy of moving forward. This could be the energy of two people. Like I said, you have multiple energies that are here. Could be a water sign. One could be an air sign. And if you didn't have the energy of clear thinking before, what I think the universe is trying to tell you, in order to expand the way that you want to, you cannot be looking backwards. You've got to continue to move forwards. Let's take a look at Wednesday, where we have the Seven of Wands energy. What we've got going on in the universe on this day is very interesting. We do have Jupiter in the conjunction with the Pisces sun. Yep. So that water element, that energy of emotion coming into the situation. Now, usually when the Seven of Wands is in the reverse position, it can say that you are softening yourself in a position, and or can indicate that you have a little bit of spent energy. And with this Two of Wands in the reverse position, what it means is that you have made some decisions based upon what is going on here. And so you can afford to back down some energy somewhere. You don't have to protect or defend a position that is old if you're moving on into a new energy, because that's what the Two of Wands in the upright is talking about. Yep. Three of Wands is expansion, and we've got the Five of Cups energy on top of that. Now it's coupled with this Three of Cups. So again, for me, this is heavy relationship for some people, whether it's business relationship or personal relationship. In order for you to move forward, you have to expand in a different way, and you have this energy of the Three of Cups in the reverse position, which I think is beautiful with this Five of Cups, because this is talking about coming full circle in a situation here. The Five of Cups is the energy of realizing that you have three cups, which are here, literally spilt. You've done everything that you can do in this energy. You're going to take two full cups with you now, and you're going to move and push forward into a new direction. So healing on top of healing with that. With this three and this three energy that I'm seeing together, like I said, from a relationship standpoint, you are realizing that it's time for you to move forward. Now, we get into this energy on Thursday where we have the sun showing up here, okay? We do have this trine with Jupiter. We also have this trine with Pluto in Capricorn that's kind of showing up here in the energy of a, well, let's see, what do we got going on here? We've got Neptune and Pisces, which is in a square with that whole Gemini energy. So we've got the air and the water kind of fighting each other just a little bit. But what we do have is this gorgeous trine, this meetup that's happening with Jupiter again with Aquarius. So there's this expansive energy of what it is that we want to have happen. So we're seeing the sunshine on our face. Yep, we've got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. We also have the Four of Swords. Interesting. Let's get one more on that so I can, wow, we have a lot. Yeah, you guys have a lot going on here, Leo. We have the Ten of Wands that caps this off here, and what I want to share with you is that whatever was going on for you, you're healing with this Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. You're coming out of the thought process of lack, of not really sure how to move forward. The Four of Swords can indicate that you are swiftly moving past this energy of the Three of Swords here. You've taken time to maybe reflect and go in. You're actively in this healing process here with this new decision that you've made, and you finally decided to drop those circumstances or situations that are no longer supporting you, right? Now, the other energies that are coming on top of this, I'll just move these up so I have a little bit more space for you, is the energy of this situation that you were in being a release of the things that were creating anxiety, lack of sleep, and bad timing for you. And then we are capping this off with the sun. So that's literally what we've got going on here. You were burnt out on something that was going on in the past, and now you've realized that it's time for you to move forward, which leads us beautifully into the Eight of Cups energy that we have on Friday. So Friday we will have moved into the Cancer energy, and so we've got a lot of, and this makes sense, so you've got Cancer moon and you have Pisces energy of the sun. So there's a lot of water energy. It's a lot of emotions that are kicking up for you here, and you are now finally allowing yourself, with the emotions coming up to surface, now taking strides to move forward. You've done everything that you can do in the past. Now it's time to move forward. So the beautiful things that show up in the universe on this day happens to be the energy of Mercury with Pisces. Mercury is talking, right? Talking to Pisces about these energies that have to happen. So it's showing up beautifully and naturally here with what is playing out in the astrology for the week. Let's see what we've got here. The High Priestess in the reverse position. Everything that you needed to have known has been revealed to you at this particular moment. You are listening to your intuition, and that is a beautiful thing. Let's see what else we have on top of that. Wow, look at this. We have the Death card. And we have the Two of Pentacles sitting there on top of that. This is your change. This is the momentum. This is where you're starting to make the decisions about what it is that you're going to invest your time, resources into, right? Could be money. Could be like trying to evaluate what it is that you need to have for you so that you can move, literally move, or move forward in these next thought processes. But with the Death card sitting here, this is absolutely, I know I have to change this, and you're making the steps to make that happen with these strong decisions. I like this. Let's move on to this would be Saturday, the Six of Cups. Okay, Saturday with the Six of Cups, we have again this huge emphasis of this water energy 3 times showing up here. So we have Jupiter that's showing up again with this Pisces energy in Cancer moon. We have the energy of the strong sun conjunction that is happening with this, and then Neptune and Pisces really emphasizing the things that we want to have that are pleasurable for us. Now, the only square that shows up on this day where we have a little bit of a kink, and that's so super early in the morning. I mean, unless you're an early bird or a late worm, about midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. You could be doing a lot of dreaming. And again, like I said, your guides could be coming in trying to give you the next level of direction here in the situation. Kind of looks like that's what's happening to me. We are progressing. We got the Queen of Swords in the reverse position. We have the Eight of Swords in the upright, and now we have the Seven of Cups. So we are softening our hearts a little bit. We're coming out of our brain a little bit. This Eight of Swords is really talking about knowing that you've got to move, okay? And sometimes it can be represented as needing to take the blinders off. And I think that's what Spirit is trying to talk to you about right now. You've got to take the blinders off a little bit and realize that the only person that can be responsible for making this change is you. And therefore, now we are giving ourselves this opportunity to explore all of these options that are available to us with the Seven of Cups. Huge energy transferring us into this daylight saving times for a lot of people. That's also taking place early in the morning, so there's extra time there. But on Sunday, when we move into the moon in the sign of Leo by late afternoon, we do have this conjunction, we have this opposition. We have this opposition between the moon and Cancer, right? That watery energy with the Pluto, which is the death card energy, because Pluto rules Scorpio as far as the death and change and rebirth and transformation, with Capricorn. So the state and values, the things we know we have to do, like putting our actual nose to the grindstone. So again, if for some of you this is removing yourself from a business or a person, now we have a second opportunity to see where the light at the end of the tunnel is. The universe is coming in to say, yes, you've already made this decision here. You've made this decision. You knew that something was unbalanced or unjustified for you, okay? You could technically have been dealing with the Libra. Doesn't have to be. But here we go again. Pluto is showing up in the natural on this particular day, sharing with us exactly what's going on. And then we have the moon energy, which is Cancer, also stepping into play on this day, supporting this decision that you are making. Second chances and second opportunities for you to move forward. Let's go ahead and do some clarifiers on Sunday. Even though I think it's pretty full, let's see what else we have for Leo for this Sunday. That's a whole lot of conversating going on here for you guys. Let's see if I can move the placements here over a little bit. I think we have space here. Just need you guys to see that there's a whole lot that's going on that makes sense. All right, Leo for Sunday, please. Let's get some clarifiers on this. Let's see if there's anything else that we can add to this. Alrighty then. Yep, we got the World card here, guys. So there is something else that maybe you thought in the past needed a little bit more of your attention. Things not quite buttoned up the way that they needed to be. The World card obviously is talking to us about making sure that we are enjoying and appreciating and observing the cycles of things that are happening. Usually when it represents itself in the reverse position, it means that we have some buttoning up of some things to do, because that's the energy that you had. Okay. Let's move into this one. Oh my gosh. Well, almost every sign has gotten the Devil card in one way, shape, form, or another as well. But what it is that we do have is Capricorn, again, showing up with Pluto, right? That is exactly the energy that's showing up on this Sunday, saying that we have to release ourselves from something that we know is no longer serving us in order to turn the cycle around. And for many of you, it's going to have something to do with family. It can also have a lot to do with your resources as well, because the Ten of Pentacles that we have coming in here can represent resources, obviously money, finance, things of that nature, but it also involves things when it comes to our long-term strategy for family, sometimes inheritance, or at least things that we want to do for the long term. That's exactly what the universe is asking us to do with this whole Pluto in Capricorn placement that has been in our world here a little bit. I'm going to take another couple of cards. Yep, there we go. Yep, there it is. You are completely removing yourself. You have made the decision. You are understanding that something got to go. In order for me to move forward with this Ace of Wands, this new passion project, this new development, I have to release myself from something that no longer serves me. People, places, things, and even ideas about things that have been going on. And then let's get one more card on this, please. Let's get one more card on this. It's going to be a big week, Leo. Wow. Looky, 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 my friends. Looky who showed up. You came into your reading here. This is pretty much telling me that this is exactly We are right on track with this. The other card that wants to present is the Six of Cups, but now it's in the reverse position. So this is going to be a critical day because we are changing whatever has been going on in this position here, right? We are realizing what our options are going to be in order to facilitate this death, this transformation, this movement forward. You're realizing what that is here when we get to these couple of days. So again, you guys, this is all about restoring the balance, restoring the justice for the things, and moving forward in the way that we need to be able to move forward so that you can follow the universe's little breadcrumb droppings for what it is that you need to be able to do. Okay, that is the big general piece. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and get into the clarifiers for each of the placements. We're going to start with our Leo Sun. We're using the Black Moon Astrology. We're going to go in with a numerology card and then finalize with an Ask Angel. So this is the perfect time, regardless of your placement, if you've stuck with me this far, to get an additional message for you and take what resonates with you, what these additional messages as far as the most important day of the week or the circumstance that is presenting itself. Yep, we have the air element, we have communication. So for our Leo Suns, this is talking about the fact that getting our minds right, with it presenting in the reverse position. One of the things that we're talking about here is all of this mental energy that you've been spending trying to get something going. Now, even though we don't have the energy of the Ace of Swords presenting itself in one space, what I have to tell you is that the Ten of Swords always leads to receiving an ace. So your passion is showing up here. So what we would have liked, well, I would have liked to have seen the Ace of Swords present afterwards, but at least where the clarity is coming, you now know that you can move forward here. So I'm going to say that the majority of the emphasis is going to be showing up here on your day here when we get to this part of Sunday. Everything is leading up to this Sunday. Let's move in with your numerology card. There it is. Yup. Love partnership. Something has to change within a love partnership, okay? Romantic partnership, dating, someone like that. Even if you are not coupled up with someone, a partnership in itself, like I said, if it's business or one of those different types of things, something needed to have changed because it was not balanced for you, and now it's time to go. Now let's go ahead and get into our Ask Angels card for our Leo Sun. Woo! Okay. Well, this is very interesting, and this is why I think this is important. You have so much energy. First, you are being invited to go in and ask your angels. We also have an answer for someone else that's talking about timing, and that would be a year from now. And the energy of this whole process is ultimately all of this is up to you. What are you going to be doing in order to change the circumstance for you with regards to this love relationship and this clarity that you need to move forward? The universe is really asking you to own this energy for yourself. Okay, so Leo Sun, we're going to take these cards away and we're going to move into the energy of our Leo rising or Leo ascendant. Okay, let's take a look at what we have for you here. That one shot all the way out. Okay, very interesting to me that this one presented in the sideways position. This is the Grand Cross. It's also called the Provoker. Okay, I'm going to put this in the reverse position just for staging it here on the side of the board here. So let's talk about what the Grand Cross is all about. What the Grand Cross is all about is the energy of faith. Okay, and with it being in the sideways position, and we don't technically have the Nine of Wands here, but we have this progression of the Eight of Wands back into this Ten of Wands. So I really feel for you here. The Grand Provoker in the situation has a lot to do with who it is that you have been dealing with and your particular faith. Do I have enough energy to make this work? Can I? How do I? And the universe is saying to you, you've got to take charge of this particular situation here, and we're trying to communicate with you about what it is that you can do. So please own that energy. This is the Nine of Wands energy, Provoker. What is it that you are going to own and manage in this situation? Let's get your numerology card here. And your numerology card that we have for you is all about financial discipline. Okay, so in order for you to move forward, then the energy is supporting you by saying, take a look, take a stock of what's going on here with your pentacles, right? We know that we've got some healing that's happening here. Now you've got to be able to balance what that means for yourself here, especially as you're going through this potential business or family change right here in this part of the weekend. Again, the Wheel of Fortune also supports that we have to make some changes here, and so financial discipline is very, very important for you at this time this week. Okay, know where you are at so that you know where you are going. Let's take a look at your Ask Angels card to cap this off for our Leo risings. And nope, I need you to pop out. I'm not trying to guess, guys. Thank you. Leo rising. Okay, there it is. Okay, the answer that we have here for you is that there is a peaceful resolution towards this particular situation. So please have faith, okay? Please have faith. There is a peaceful resolution, especially if it's related to you and your decisions with regards to finance this particular week for this change. Okay, we'll move these off to the side, and then we will move over to our Leo moon. This is going to be very interesting. All right, universe, let's go for our Leo moon energy this particular week. That was super fast. What we have here is the 7th house, it's partnership. So we definitely are talking about Libra. We are definitely talking about justice. We are definitely talking about this being kind of like the big influence for what is happening for you guys this particular week. Just as a backup to the backup, making sure that you understand that something has not been in a justified position. So what's going on for you, Leo, is this justice, this Leo or this Libra energy. You are leaving, or you're making a decision to change something about what you've been dealing with as far as either this Libra person or this lack of justice that you've been receiving up to this point. Okay, let's move forward and let's go into our numerology for you. And the card that we have here is you need to follow your dreams. Perfect, 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 perfect. I love this. The light is shining on you here. You have done everything that you can do up to this point. You have information from the universe coming in here to talk to you about getting back to the happiness that you really want to be able to have. Here's Pluto coming in 2 times to tell you this is your time to make this change happen for you, okay? When you make this final decision about what's going on here, the world will turn in your favor, and so will the 10 of Pentacles. Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. Let's move into your Ask Angels card here, Leo, and see what we have for you. I knew this was going to be good. Next week is going to be really awesome for you guys as well, because you'll start off the week of the 14th in the Leo energy. Now, here what we have here is first the Reconsider card. They said there's another one. Yep. But they say that there's no need to worry. Okay, so what this means, guys, is that you have to really put emphasis on your plan. You really have to put emphasis on your plan. You are being given a second opportunity here. All right. The universe is saying, are you really ready now? Have you really considered everything that you need to be able to do? I really feel that that's where you're at for your healing process, to be completely honest with you. But there is no need to worry. Just get your details, get your collective poops in a group. Now, the 6 of Cups that shows up in this reverse position, they're pointing me towards this a little bit. You have to know what your happiness is. So for me, the energy is really going to be heavy for you when we get to this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday again. So, Leo, whether you are sun, moon, or rising, I hope that you received a lot of information from this particular reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, feel free to comment, and I am taking bookings. So if you would like to get a personal one-to-one reading with me specifically for your energies or anyone else that you're involved with, please take a look at the description box. It will have my calendar so that you can schedule a booking with me. Many, many, many blessings. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.